welcome back to Blue Skies. I'm tired. It's 7:43 a.m. Let's jump into it. The sound of my alarm rouses me back to consciousness. Normally, I'd be a little grumpy uh, at the thought of yet another early start for school. But not today. Thinking about the Valentine's weekend Yuri and I spend with each other. I don't want to think about that, personally. It can't have been ended any better. Waking up 2 on Sunday, neither of us clothed. Don't remind me, please. I blush as I hop out of bed. Now that we've taken our relationship to the next level, I wonder, when's the next occasion gonna be? Kill me now. Flash of Yuri's butt. We can't have nice things, can we? No, we can't. Anyway, flash of Yuri's body flickered through on my mind. Man, I really am the luckiest guy. With a grin, I complete the rest of my morning routine and head to school. Looks like the weather is emulating my feelings. It's uncharacteristically warm today, and nasty gray skies of winter are nowhere to be seen. Can't complain. Morning, Hope. Hi, hey Yuri, what's up? I just thought I'd let you know that I won't be in school today. Looks like I've come down with some kind of cold. That sucks. You don't need anything to do? Like any medicine or whatever? No. I think I'll be okay. Thank you for asking though. You sure? I wouldn't mind coming over after school. Positive. I'll let you know if I feel any better. Okay, sounds good. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you. I love you, Hope. I love you too, Yuri. Speak soon. Man. Sucks I won't be seeing Yuri in school today. Heh. I really turned a lovesick puppy, haven't I? I smile as I shake my hand and carry on walking. And that's the end of today's lesson, everyone. Such a shame to end it on such an interesting note. I don't suppose anyone would rather learn about the relationship between Hitler and Mussolini instead of stuffing their faces with delicious lunch. His own stomach grumbles, causing the class to laugh. Well, I hope no one would, because I'm really hungry. Until next time, guys. I stand up and make my way over the door. Oh man, I bet the others will tease me about Valentine's Day too. Totally forgot about that. Yuri, Natsuki, and Monica are already there by the time I step foot inside. Monica's typing on her laptop while attempting to eat, while Sari is wholly engrossed in her food. On the other hand, Natsuki seems to have any food in front of her, instead focusing on what looks like another Shoujo anime. Morning, guys. It's warm today, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I'm just saying, it's a huge relief because tennis practice aren't nearly as enjoyable when it's freezing outside. You still play tennis in the winter? You're so dedicated, Monica. More like crazy. You'd be amazed how often those two traits combine. I should know. I am that. As I pull my food and begin eating, Monica closes the lid of her laptop lid and puts the machine into a bag that fits snugly into. Is Yuri not with you today? No. She said she wasn't feeling well today. Natsuki mutters something under her breath that sounds suspiciously like morning sickness. Oh fuck no! Oh fuck! We gotta run it! We gotta run it! Damn we? Yeah, it's probably the second I like to hear that. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Maybe we didn't get her pregnant. Hopefully. Oh, what's wrong? Is it the flu? No. Some sort of bug. I offered to go see her after school, but she said it'd be okay. You know, it's probably for the best. Huh? What do you mean? I mean, you two spend a long time with each other, right? I'm guessing you two also spend Valentine's weekend with each other, too. Of course, nice for your partner. But it's also nice. It's nice to spend time with your partner, but it's also healthy to take a break, don't you think? I haven't really thought about it like that. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm just a bit worried, that's all. Monica laughed softly. Hope, it's just a little bug. I'm sure it's fine. She's not a little child that you constantly have to look after. Okay, I get it. It's really concerned though. Yeah. Nazi looks up when looking at my expressions because she suddenly pipes up. If it makes you feel any better, I'll go and check up on her. Huh? She looks down on the floor knowing that she's struggling with her words. I mean, she's my friend too, so... I grin. Oh, she's always been someone who's been really bad at hiding her true feelings. You're about her too, aren't you? No! It's just, well... We're getting a bit closer, so she... I thought she appreciated it. I want to see whether she's alright, okay? Look at you. Look at you looking out for Yuri so much. It's so cute. Oh no. Seeing that look on Nazi's face, Monica hastily interjects. I think what Yuri's really means that it's nice to see you two bonding so well as of late. Looks like you both put your aside your differences, and it's great to see. God, you guys are making everything so sentimental and awkward. Sorry, Natsuki. Anyway, seeing as Yuri's in here in the club today, there's not much point in sharing poems in our club meeting. Anyway, why don't you try writing one instead? Oh, something new. Yeah, I'd be okay with that. How about the poems we've already written, though? We can share them when Yuri's back. We'd all get more feedback that way, too. Huh. I guess that could work. No complaints here. I figure you say that, Hope. I say very little, and you still expect me to say more? It's me. My whole life is just saying very little and getting along with life. I had a hunch you were slightly preoccupied over this weekend and weren't able to write a poem. Wait a minute. No idea what you're talking about, Monica. Well, have you written a poem? What a mystery we'll all be What a mystery you will all be taking to our graves. Monica doesn't look particularly convinced, but thankfully the bell rings brand new for ready for investigation. As we prepare things away and prepare to head back to our classes, an idea comes to mind. I think you really appreciate I wrote a poem for her. Yeah, it'd be a great romantic gesture. Let's get through the rest of the day. With my final lesson over, I make my way back to the clubroom, eager to test my poetic abilities. I've really changed, haven't I? Yes, you have. I didn't mind writing poems back in September, but now, I'm so eager to do it. Oh well, it's hardly a bad thing. Once again, I'm the last one in. As I'm selling to the desk. As I settle to the desk, Monica clears her throat and dresses everyone in the room. Okay, everyone. There isn't much for me to say. After all, you know what you're meant to be doing, so feel free to start. By all means, feel free to collaborate with each other if you want. Figured this would be a great way to get some insight in how you guys write poems. Where to put the pressure, Monica? Sorry. Just see what you come up with. If you want to finish it at home, that's fine. I just didn't want to waste a session, and I figured something new might be appreciated. It's okay, Monica. Come on, Natsuki. Let's work together and see what we can come up with. She leads her way as I reach for my bag. As I pull out my writing materials, I pause. It's that note I received on Valentine's Day. Man, I totally forgot about that. What should I even do with it? You know I'm more happy with Yuri. I'd be lying to say that I was either curious of who himself there is. Look around. It seems that at least so Yuri and Natsuki are busy. Well, at least Yuri is. She's animatedly chatting away while Natsuki looks like she's pretty to listen. Relatable. Monica doesn't look preoccupied for a change, so... Hey, Monica. What's up, Hope? I lower my voice and shift my chair so I'm a little closer to Monica. This prompts her to raise an eyebrow. I can't speak. Understandable response, I guess. Listen, can I ask you something? Something confidential, I assume. She discreetly nods at the other two girls. I nod my head to show her the now crumbled poem. I found this envelope in my locker on Valentine's Day. And you're asking me if I know who it's from? What? How'd you guess? Well, it's either that or you're gonna question if I sent that. And I think we both know the answer to that question. Although her tone is dry, I finally detect the humor in the voice. I sometimes forget how Monica likes to tease people. Yeah, I forget that too sometimes, I'll be honest. So, any ideas? You tell me, Hope. I blink at her. What's that supposed to mean? In other words, I'm asking if you have any idea yourself. Well, it has to be someone I know. I can't imagine it from any of my classmates. I can't imagine it coming from Natsuki, and you obviously didn't. My eyes wander back towards Yuri's head. Monica must have been following where I'm looking as she nods. Looks like you don't need my detective skills after all. But, Sayori? Didn't you also receive a friendship chocolate from her? Yeah, but it was just that. Friendship chocolate, right? Monica stares at me for a moment, and I somehow get the feeling that she's doing her best not to roll her eyes. I don't know. I just... It's a weird thing about Sayori in that sense. We've always been good friends, and it's kind of weird for us to imagine being anything more than that. There's nothing wrong with feeling that way, Hope. Besides, you're happy with Yuri now anyway. I guess. I just feel bad for Sayori, you know? But there's nothing to say you can't spend time with her as friends. I know she'd probably appreciate that. Especially since stopped walking to school together. A horrible feeling of guilt flashes to my eyes. Yeah. You're right. Thanks, Monica. That's okay. Now, haven't you got a poem to get on with? Oh yeah, for sure. I guess let's get started. Some time passes, and Monica stands up and addresses everyone once more. Okay, everyone. I think it's all time we have today. How are the poems coming along? That's not mine. I'm fairly happy with it. Although I'm not entirely sure how Yuri would perceive it. After all, she does have quite high standards. Pretty good. I think I'll finish the rest at home. Yeah, same here. Mine's actually finished. Looks like everyone's on the same boat then. You can sort out when the poem want to share poems tomorrow because I've really got to dash. I'll see you guys tomorrow. After swiftly packing away her things, Monica zoomed out of the door with the velocity of a bullet. Me and the other two girls start packing up. Before long, we're all good to go. While writing my poem, I decided I want to walk Siri home. But surprisingly, she's already gone. Now she's the only one left. And she's awkwardly hovering over the door. You gonna be much longer? Oh no, sorry. Guess I'm a little too lost in thought. I swiftly pack up my stuff and join Natsuki in the corridor. So, gonna check up on Yuri? She nods. Sounds good. Let me know what she's doing, okay? Sheesh. Did you get paid or worried or something? I started to laugh. But Yuri, the memory of the cuts on Yuri's arm suddenly comes falling back. The laugh turns more wince. Natsuki looks at me curiously. Yeah, probably. See you tomorrow. Natsuki still looks a little suspicious, but doesn't say anything. It's been a couple hours since I got home. And now time for me to finish my homework. Nothing left to do. I flop on the sofa and browsing some anime. As I catch up with my favorite series, my mind drifts over to Yuri's house. I wonder how Natsuki is faring herself at the moment. It's so strange that she's the one who went out for her, and not me. When then again, I suppose it's a good thing that they're clearly getting along these days. I guess Yuri will tell me about it later. I'll stay focused on the Valentine's note along with Monika's words. If it's really from Sayori, then she likes me? The note didn't exactly say that, though. I'm happy if you're happy. What does that mean? If she does indeed have feelings, then could that water damage actually be from tears? Or is this my overreaction, overreactive imagination? Yeah. Still, no matter what's going on, I should have spent more time with Sayori. Explaining to you might be a bit tricky though. I don't really understand you might have feelings for me. Think about it. I could just see I haven't spent much time with Sayori recently. Nothing dishonest about that. And besides, I never do anything to betray Yuri's trust. Yeah, it's a good idea. Sorry. Man, Yuri has a habit of ringing me when I think about her, doesn't she? Hey. How you feeling? A little better. Thanks. Is Natsuki over? Yeah, she is. I have to admit, I was a little surprised. Yeah, she mentioned she was going to come see you at lunchtime. So, I didn't even see it coming. But it's a good thing that she's the two of you getting along so well these days. I agree. It's a far cry from how it used to be. I don't know if it's a strange thing, but I wish she were in my class at school. Well, it's only natural that you would want to be able to talk to your friends in the class. Yes, I suppose it's so. It's just a bit surreal, having a close friend like her. Although I'm being honest. As nice as it is having her around, I wish it was you who looking after me, not her. Huh? But you said you're the one who said I didn't have to come over when you were in the morning. I know. I'm sorry. I'm just being weird again. You sure what about it? Well, alright. I just feel warm and secure when I think about being with you. But I don't want to be clingy or obsessive. Only, I don't really know what the proper boundaries are or should be. There might be something wrong with me. I like having personal space, but at the same time I want to stay by your side. Honestly, I don't think it's that strange to feel that way. I mean, aren't couples supposed to be lovey-dovey and attached to hip and all that? It is true, isn't it? I obviously don't have any much experience with relationships, but that's how it always seems from movies and stuff. Although now that I think about it, movies aren't probably the best source of relationship advice. Of course, it's good to keep our independence and maintain some personal space at least. But it's also, I guess, it's also a matter of how we express each other, our individual love languages. Personally, I was enjoying my personal downtime, but somehow I don't think I should bring that up now. At any rate, we're still in the honeymoon phase of relationship, right? Right, of course. Sorry, I'm just being really silly at the moment. I hear her take a deep breath. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, seriously. What did you others get up to in the club meeting today? Yuri's behavior is still a bit suspicious, but I decided to let it go. This really isn't a conversation I'm having over the phone. Oh, not much. He decided to write poems instead of sharing them, so it was pretty quiet. Oh? Well, I look forward to reading your latest poem then. Any idea when that would be? Actually, I'm feeling a lot better, so likely tomorrow or the day after. I don't want to jinx anything just yet. Fair enough. I think you'll really like this one. Or I hope so. Oh, what's that? we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, mystery of a man. Yeah. There's an awkward silence for the moment. Anyway, Natsuki's insisting that I should get some proper rest. So, I should probably get more. I should probably get some more sleep before she gets angry. I'll speak to you soon, and hopefully see you tomorrow, okay? I love you, Hope. Love you too, Yuri. Get some rest. The call ends and I slip my phone back to my pocket. There's no denying that Yuri does sound a bit obsessive, but is there anything to be concerned over? Sure, it's good to spend time away from your partner, but I'd like to say if I was disappointed over the fact that it's Natsuki, not me, who's taking care of her. Silly to see Yuri now anyway. Plus, Nurse Natsuki is there, so there's not much point in thinking about it. Clinging or not, for someone who struggles with acceptance, both from herself and from others, she's doing well. With a shrug, I turned back to the television screen and immersed myself once more in the colorful world of anime. I know it's been 20 minutes, I usually do 30 minutes, but day 2, fuck you all. Long episodes. Why is it the scary nightmares always the ones that where you fail out of school? Some say it's a bad omen, especially since final season is fast approaching. It takes so much effort to study though. You know what? I'm just not gonna think about it. Although, I do feel like I'm forgetting something exceedingly important. This isn't gonna be something like me forgetting to walk to school. It's here again, is it? Oh well, might as well be ready for the day and mull over my forgetfulness. As I sit on my toilet and scroll through my... Sorry, I just read that. I know it's supposed to say Reddit, but that's moving off. Reddit feed. I suddenly hear Telltale Belzo's text message. Hey guys, don't forget, we have our study group in an hour, so hope you're all awake. Crap, I totally forgot about that. Shit! What a great host I am, offering at my house over a study session and never forgetting all about it. I offer her silent thanks to Monica and her dependability. Guess I'm better off in the toilet and clean up the house. I better get off the toilet and clean up the house before Natsuki complains my ears off. This looks clean enough, right? Why do we just do cleaning to the last minute? I feel like I'm in this situation multiple times before. You would have guessed I'd learned my lesson by now. And I ain't eaten breakfast yet, too. As of cue, my stomach gives a forlorn grumble. Sorry, bud, but sociable expectations and politeness takes precedence over survival. Maybe I'll have enough time for a quick bite of toast. Nope. There's a knock on the door. Judging by politeness and luck, it's either Yuri and Monica. Coming! Who would have guessed? It's Yuri. Hope, hello. First one here, huh? I can't say I didn't expect it, though. You're a whole 10 minutes early. Well, I wasn't doing much of anything, so I decided I might as well come over. Sorry, we're not ready yet. No, you're good. Feel free to come in. I'm actually surprised that Monica's in early either, too. As I usher Yuri in my house, a familiar sounding voice shouts the direction of the street. Wait up, hold the door. Looks like I spoke too soon. Monica chugs over to us and waves hello, brushing the bangs out of her eyes. I should have known you were going to beat me here, Yuri. I do like to be punctual. A little more than punctual, don't you think? All in good faith. Obviously, I'm quite early too, so I'm not the one to talk. Punctuality is a good trait to have, isn't it? Yep. I feel like it shows that you value others' time when you're punctual. Yeah. I merely work on keeping track on time more than myself. Anyway, are we going to stand here and talk or until the others show up, or... Alright, let's head inside. So, what's our schedule for today? Schedule? Are we going to study? Oh, yes. But shouldn't we discuss on how we're going to study and organize ourselves a bit? I mean, all we're going to do is read and do problem sets. But we're not going to be studying the same subject at the same time, right? Oh, well... Hold on, that must be the others. Huh. Well, Natsuki and Siri at my door. Hey guys, did you coordinate something? Pfft, nah. We just happened to see each other on the way here. Hi, Hope. We're not late, are we? No, you guys are right on time. Yuri and Monica are just as early as usual. Now that everyone's here, we can get started. With that, Natsuki and Siri follow me to the living room. After swapping notes, we settled down for living room sofas. So, what are we doing first? Hope, Monica and I had actually been discussing this right before you joined us. We were talking about some kind of agenda? Do we really need something like that? All we're gonna do is study. That's what I said! Thank you, Natsuki. You're the one who finally gets me. It'd still be helpful to plan out what you're gonna study through, though, in my opinion. We have about 5 subjects to study, so we need to plan accordingly. Don't you guys plan out your studying? No. Me neither. I just study for exams in order to come in like a week beforehand. Me too. Well, I kinda cram before the day before though. Monica looks desperately at Yuri. I study in a more organized manner myself. It helps me stay on track when I'm going over subjects that I don't like that much. Thank you. As the top 2 students in this group, I say that both mine and Yuri's studying habits are precedent over yours. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I mean, we're gonna whip you guys into shape, right, Yuri? I suppose so. Could I ask what that entails first? I just mean we're gonna help everyone stay focused. And that means no romantic cuddles between you and Help, too. I wasn't even thinking that. Jeez, Monica, who do you think we are? Only joking. Anyway, should we focus on subjects we're weakest at first? We're only going to be here for a few hours, so we likely won't be able to study every single subject we have. And since we're all together, we should probably study material we can ask each other for help on. After all, we could probably study our stronger subjects quite easily on our own. That's a great question, Yuri. Idea, Yuri. Yeah. Although, what happens if I'm weak in all my subjects? Say, Yuri, try not to be so hard on yourself. After all, you're definitely good with literature at least. Yeah, you're probably do fine in your classes. If anything, it's Hope who has to worry. Hey, I have you know I have aced some of my tests before. I don't think any of us will have to be studying literature though. So I guess none of us are going to be studying Japanese? Unless someone here wants to help with grammar? Nah, my worst subjects are science and history. Huh? I'll probably be able to help you with history. I'm gonna work on my math first myself. I'm strong in history and science as well, so feel free to ask me any questions too. Although math, well, they are more enjoyable subjects to say the least. You guys are in luck because math is one of my strongest areas. Could you add one more to the group? I'm kind of bad at math and science. No problem. Are you good at English theory? I'm okay with it. Nice. Then you can help me with that too. The grammar always gets me. I believe everyone sorted out then? Yeah. We all know we're gonna study now, right? I think. I can't believe we're actually doing this. It's good that I'm being forced to study earlier though. That's the spirit. Oh, I nearly forgot. Is anyone hungry or thirsty? I can get us all snacks and drinks and stuff that'll help us power through this. If not too much of water, that'd be lovely. Actually, if you mind, I can help. If you have all the kinds of snacks, if you still have all the kinds of snacks, I know the perfect ones for each person. Oh, that'd be great. Thanks. Yuri, you gonna say something? No, it's all right. We'll be waiting for you two then. All right, let's hurry up then, Siri. Let's see. I'll grab the water bottles while you grab the snacks. All right? Wait, I said that in her voice. I am stupid. All right, I'll grab the water bottles while you grab the snacks. All right? Sure. Are they still in the same cupboards? Yep. I leave them whenever Mom stuffs them when she comes back from her trips. I haven't been in your house for so long, Hope. It makes me feel nostalgic. Yeah, I guess so. It feels like we're kids again. Just for a moment. I always had a hard time picking from the snacks you had. You better not take an hour like the last time when... You meanie? That was just because your mom brought a bunch of different flavored my favorite gummies. Man, you could have at least tried them all, you know. but I didn't want to be rude and eat everything. So he shines the self-linked packets in the shelves. Looks like there's only one pack of gummies now. Oh. I think that's probably because my mom noticed that you weren't coming over so often anymore. I always like the chips and crackers more, so a slow silence creeps over us. I don't see. How am I supposed to address the huge elephant in the room of drifting away from Siri again? Hey, Hope. What's up? Do you hang out with me tomorrow? Only if you're free, that is. Huh? Sure thing. Is there any reason why? No. It's just for old time's sake. I mentally face palm. What? Does Sayori need to specifically have specific reasons to hang out with her oldest friend now? Sayori, I'm sorry I've been a terrible friend to you. Don't worry. It's only natural that you spend more time with your girlfriend. I wouldn't want to get in your way. You'll always be my dearest friend, okay? I'll never forget that. After all, you've been there since we were dumb little kids. Thanks for the sentiments, Hope. But that's not exactly true now, is it? She suddenly swoops up the bag of gummies. Or a box of red bean pancakes and a packet of rice crackers. Come on. The others must be wondering why we're taking so long. I'm left standing alone in the kitchen, crumbling a water bottle in my hands. Why am I such an idiot? Well, of course she will see my empty words. Maybe it's a good thing that I'm going to be signed today. Maybe that'll help me keep from making those sticks I made. We're all lazing around at this point, having each settled our respective comfortable studying positions. Monica's laying on the floor, silently reading, while popping an occasional cracker in her mouth. Meanwhile, Yuri is probably sitting on the sofa next to me, meticulously finishing problems after problem math. Nazi and Siri are both sitting on the floor and working on a coffee table, sharing a bag of gummies. I lean back and one says a huge crack sounds in my back. Ah! The pink hair girl throws her hands in the air. I can't deal with this anymore. What can't you deal with anymore? The freaking style Callan curves, a photosynthesis, and whatever. Who cares about this stuff? Your science teacher probably does. Shut up! I'm not gonna be some kind of plant biologist when I'm older. So why didn't I know all this know all the chemicals and how ATP is made and stuff? Apparently, not apparently, because I know this personally. College is like that, sadly. If it helps, I know some, especially mnemonic advices that make memorizing those processes easier. Teach me then. I'll do anything to make this go by faster. Nazi tops up and jams herself between Yuri and me on the couch. Here's my notebook. Now, how do I memorize it? With a light laugh, Yuri proceeds to summarize the concept for Natsuki. Those listening don't want to pay attention. Feels like a million scientific terms were spewing out of Yuri's mouth. But listening more carefully, he's actually explaining everything in a concise and elegant manner, simply addressing potential questions that before they even ask. So you understand it now. You've written down my memory for devices, right? Yep. I didn't get it. Let me try explaining it back to you to make sure. Nazi really roused off the material. I'd say you're ready to move on now. Seriously? Thanks a bunch. You're a total lifesaver. You should be a teacher or something someday. A teacher? I don't think I'd be suited to things with so many people. Well, maybe not a teacher, but how about a professor? Like a university. Now we can just lecture students about stuff, and you'll just have to talk to students one at a time during office hours. I suppose that'd be more manageable, but I don't know. Well, I guess you'll figure out what job you want when you're in university. That reminds me. Are you planning on hiding there yourself? To be honest, I don't know. I know that the smart thing would be to go to university and get a second degree, so I can find a higher paying job. But I don't know what I want to do in university. I felt chicken next week. Maybe let's become a salary woman. Do you want to work in an office job then? Well, I wouldn't want to do it, but that's what it pays. And we're talking about dream jobs, well, what is it? It's kind of embarrassing now to say it, but I really want being a manga artist. Oh, weren't you drawing manga that one time? Yeah, kind of. Just a hobby for now, but really nice I could do as a job. Same. Not with manga artist, but musician. I'm working on music still. Like, it's a hobby for now, but hopefully, I can eventually make it a job. Anyway, what kind of manga would you create? Romantic stories? Maybe. I do like drawing cute girls more than things like fight scenes. I don't know, it's really hard to break into manga scenes though. I'll probably make it better leaving the secretary or something. But I think you can do it. Huh? Well, you seem pretty passionate about manga. And if you're able to pour all your feelings into your work, I'm sure you'll be able to draw and write something that can resonate with your audience. I'm not particularly fans of romance stories myself, but if you ever post your manga, I'd be sure to support it. Thanks. A bright smile lights up on Yuri's face. Although, I read things besides shoujo and manga too, you know. Like what? I actually know a few good thriller manga that I recommend to you. And if we say anything, the art is really good, like less cutesy and more realistic. Some of them have crazy amounts of score even. I see. You know what? I'd like to read them with you. Really? I didn't actually expect you to say yes. Oh. Oh. It's super cute. It's super cool that you're opening up to it. I'll bring a copy of one of them in the club room next time. I look forward to it. Nazi suddenly looks over in my direction. Geez, you can be a little less obvious in eavesdropping help. Shoot, I didn't realize it was eavesdropping. Well, you are next to me. How nosy. Man, I feel like I've made enough progress for today at this point. I don't feel like studying anymore. What time is it anyway? Around 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Oh crap, seriously? How did we stay still for so long? I am pretty sure the snacks helped. Monica stands up and stretches, arching her back so that her ponytail dips low and nearly brushes the floor. Anyway, I was about to call it a day too. I'm sure we would want to impose hope on staying on for dinner, especially since he hasn't prepped for many dinner guests. Yeah, I think I'm beat too. At least we had snacks to hold off our hunger. I am looking forward to dinner though. I'm sure we're all feeling the same. You can all leave the snacks and stuff where they are. I'll take care of it later. Are you sure? Are you sure? We don't want to be a bother. Yeah, it's only gonna take me like 5 minutes to deal with, so don't worry about it. Okay, everyone. I think that's it then. Nice work, everyone. Everyone's super productive. I said everyone a lot. Looks like Yuri and I may have some competition when it comes to our class rankings. Man, it feels like this was just one long meeting now. I suppose it is in a way. You all get up and stretch, following Monica's example. A few months later, the club members all have said their goodbyes and shuffle out the door. Well, except for Yuri, who's lingering behind me to give me a more personal goodbye. I guess you're not used to studying this hard. Well, I have to admit, I usually get distracted a lot more. But this time, this time, I had the rest to... I had the rest of you pushing me to do well. Do you think we'll have a study session sometime? Most likely. Sorry, I'm super sleepy. Oh, wow. Most likely. I think we'll be able to help each other well somewhat. Monica's assistance with integration and infinite series was definitely invaluable. Not to mention the help you provided in sciences. Oh, that was nothing. Are you kidding me? You basically see Nazi's rays back there. I think you're exaggerating. But thank you for the compliment. Now that we're done for studying for now, would you like to take a break tomorrow and hang out with me? I'm seeing a film adaptation of the novels we discussed together. Tomorrow. Sorry, but I already promised Yuri to hang out with her. Sayori? Oh, I see. That does sound like more fun, doesn't it? Hey, I grabbed Yuri's shoulder. I would absolutely love to go out with you tomorrow, but what kind of person that broke off promises left or right just to do that? I'm not making an excuse that I don't have to go out with you. It's just we're genuinely unlucky when the schedule conflict. Sorry, I know that. I shouldn't have said that. It's not your fault after all. I just blurted out a passing intuitive thought. What the fuck? I never want you to choose between me and one of your other friends. Do you still have these intricate thoughts often? Yuri, you should really look at therapy one more time. Oh, please. Alright, I won't push you. Just remind her where I stand on it. I will. Have you been starting polymering lately? I'm sorry if I make you uncomfortable. I just really want to know if you're okay. It's fine, Hope. I'm not cutting myself as much as before. It's easier to ignore the urges when I can concentrate on other things. Like today, for instance. I didn't do it because I was sitting with all of you. And being with you has given me a lot more to think about. The main will be worse for her now that I won't be with her tomorrow. Oh god, now I feel incredibly guilty. It's not like it's my fault, but I can't definitely feel that way. Hey, I know I won't be able to see me all do anything else tomorrow. How about we plan ahead of for something else? The way you look around, you look forward to it when you're thinking about random stuff. Alright, what do you have in mind? How about, what do you think about another date night on White Day? I didn't think you were such a romantic. Well, I do love to spoil my loved ones. I reach out and hold Yuri's hand. Are you thinking a formal type of date, or... Do you actually want to have a night and cook a nice dinner together? You haven't done that in a while. I'd love to. There's a bird flying over my head. It has landed. Yuri leans in and gently kisses me on the cheek. Thank you for making an effort for me. Can't imagine how much I appreciate it. And thank you for wanting to date a huge nerd like me. God, I'm lonely. The moon lines considered let's giggle together. Anyway, would you like me to walk you home? No, thank you. I'm fine. Besides, you still have to clean up your living room. Like I said, it'll take a few minutes to clean up. None of you are particularly messy, so... Well, I see. Well, I do think I can make it back home in one piece by myself. I won't doubt that. Good night. Goodbye then, Help. She steps closer, and this time gives me a kiss goodbye. Before I know it, she's gone again, leaving only a fragrant scent of jasmine and lingering warmth of kiss beneath me. That was a nice one. Well then. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Blue Skies. This is actually a lot more relaxing after last episode. And the episodes where we went on the bad notes. This feels a lot more relaxing, more calming, or close in the end. White Day, I understand, is like basically the ending, like White Day or any day around that, like in March, basically. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.